Hey guys, it's Carletta from Body Candy, and today I decided to go ahead and do a video because it is packing day. Yes, I am finally getting to pack some of my yummy goodies to make my goodie tray, trays for my pop-up shops that I have coming up this week. So basically, I'm wrapping up some bath bombs and things like that. So I thought I'd do a little short video to show you guys how I wrap my goodies up for my tray. So basically, I don't know how good you can see this. These are my bath bomb donuts, and basically, my secret weapon of choice is Glad Cling Wrap. Yes, ma'am. This is a savior for me because unfortunately I am not on the journey of getting any soap wraps or any of those shrink wraps just yet. I maybe in the future, I don't know. I'm like addicted to the cling wrap. Let me tell you, I use it all the time. My things, they stay perfect. My bath bombs are always they always look good and professional. And my pop-up shop owners, they love it. So basically, I start out with a nice cut of, cling wrap, and I take my bath bomb here. And also, I wanted to point out something. My bath bombs are not all the way, they don't have that complete circle. I have a flat bottom. And at first, I was a little depressed, like, oh, God, every time I set my bombs down, they always get flat. And then, I did some research on some other companies, and I'm looking like everybody's, coming out with their own ways of creating, like, a signature bath bomb or basically something to, make their bath bomb stand out, which, this isn't like it's going to stand out or anything, but it actually helps. And when I do my labeling, it's much easier. I don't have to worry about the little circle part getting in my way or anything like that. Everything works perfectly together, and it tapes flat, and I can just throw my label right on top. So I want to do a quick little demonstration of how I wrap them up. I didn't get a chance to do all of my products because I've been, so busy. But basically, I'm going to take another green one. And what I do is I wrap it around, and I start like in the center. So it gives you like a cape that hangs over. Let me fix the camera a little bit. It hangs over, and then I just pull tight till it's smooth. Let's see if I can get it better. Until it gets really smooth and shiny. Then I pull up, make sure all the air bubbles are out, and I twist, fold down halfway, take a piece of tape, and I tape it down first. And when you tape it down, you'll see you still have your tail. Do my tail a bit here, take it, cut it. Simple, easy peasy. And so you'll be left with a little stump here. Now you can cut it down some more, or you can just leave it. I leave it because my labels, they cover it. And you take a piece of tape. Oh, that's too big. Sorry guys. You take a small piece of tape. You don't want it too long where it'll stick outside of your label. And you just tape it and you press it down and you cover it. And it's covered and it's nice and smooth and shiny and professional. And you just throw it to the side. I'm doing the same thing with my funnel cake bath bombs as well. Same thing. You see it's nice and flat. And the label goes over it perfectly. You don't have to worry about it. It's really that simple. And when I'm doing my donuts, which I'll do a demonstration of my donuts also. Because people think, oh my God, how do you do the donuts? They look a little more complicated. It's the same thing. Even though sometimes I got to do it like twice. It's the same method. You take it, wrap it around the center. But when you're doing your donuts, you be a little more careful. You don't want to, get too rough. Even though the frosting is hard, you still want to make sure you get it nice and even. And with this, if you have any sprinkles coming out, you just shake them out. And you do the same thing. You take very carefully and make sure you pull all of your Glad wrap down, pull it tight. And you'll see it's tight because you'll see the shiny. And you twist. Twist, twist. And this you have to twist a few times to make sure it's really tight. Keep twisting. And you'll see that in the center, you have that little twist. Turn it around, hold it. Just like you do with your bath bomb wrapping. Take the tape it down really quickly, and then you cut. Now this one, the same thing. But you may have to hold it in place a little bit, only because I didn't put enough tape on that part. Just a little bit. You know, it's still down, but you might want to hold it a bit. Take your tape, cover it up. And as you can see, even though it's taped through the hole, it will be clear, but when you put your label on there, it's like all they see is a backing of the label, which will be completely white, even though the tape is clear. And to tell you the truth, you can leave it just like that. They will never know, you know, the difference. But basically, that's what you're looking for. You get this shiny reflection and a nice backing, a nice flat backing. I don't know if I'm too close for you guys. If I am, you know, that's what you're looking for. A nice smooth backing, so nothing's poofing out, nothing's sticking up. And basically I just put it in my trays. I make them up like little dessert trays and I take them to my pop-up shops, and it's really a cute presentation. Girls really love them. And basically that's how I wrap my bath bombs and my donuts. And I do the same thing for my soaps as well. Let's see if I have enough time because my battery is going kind of low here. And even with my soaps, my beautiful pink flamingo soap, I take it and I do the same thing. But with the soap, you got to make sure, like with the donuts, that you smooth it out on each side. Now, I used to just fold it, but I learned, you know what, the twist you can never go wrong with, because that's the real, I mean, that's the only way to really get a good tight fit. And sometimes, even if I feel like it's not a real good shiny fit, I take and I have I do have a heat gun, believe it or not, and the heat gun works just as good with the cling wrap. You just can't hold it really close, and you get a good clean finish all the way around. You do the same process, and with this soap is much more easier. You don't even really have to tape it. You can just go ahead and cut it, because the cling wrap, let me see, get over here. The cling wrap, excuse me, goes down flat. With your tape, big, and you tape it. I prefer to use clear tape though on this one, but since the video, I use the frosted tape, and it's nice and clear, nice and shiny, and that's basically what you want. And you smooth it out, and when you do your label, you put it on the back. This is your front, or wherever you put your labels, and they come out really perfect, and you can sell them and do whatever you want. And by the way, the tray that I have here, I got from the dollar store. I wouldn't recommend putting a lot of heavy things in here like this, because unfortunately for me, it's a little heavy. I mean, my items in here are a little too heavy, so I wouldn't recommend loading them up as much as I am. But with my pop-up shop, she has like other trays, so right now I just wanted to do, you know, a quick demonstration, so I'm using this tray. But usually it's lightweight stuff in here. In my tray is not a lot of stuff. So basically, you guys, that's it. I'm going to finish wrapping up the rest of these goodies and get my trays ready, get my labeling done. And you know what, guys, I will see you guys very soon. I'll be making another video. I am so busy, but I haven't forgotten anyone's request. So until then, bye guys.